Okay, in this tutorial we're going to be looking at how to add audio and music into a file in Premiere Pro. Let's jump back in. So if you've been following the tutorial so far, you would have got to this far where we added in the last tutorial we added in some transitions and then the logo on the end. And now we're going to head into adding some audio to it to come towards the end of the video now and almost finish it off. So we're going to go back into our project, our footage bin here. Now it's very simple to import audio. It's just as easy as importing footage. What we're going to do, we're going to find some negative space and we're going to double click here, or we can go up to File and Import Media. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Import, and I got some audio here. Just going to click Import. Comes in very quickly. Now I got this this audio here from YouTube. Found some upbeat pop rock background music, which I thought sounded pretty good. Now what I did, I copied the URL and I pasted it into one of these websites, into a YouTube to MP3. So this will download the file for you, and then you can use this into your videos. So now we've imported this. Come down here and this little green icon with the wavelength. Now it's as easy as just dragging it into the project window here. Just going to make this a little bit. There we go. Now just going to play it so you can listen to it. Just turn it down a little bit. Okay, so I think it looks really good with the footage. Let me just turn that off. I think it looks really good with the footage. It really does bring the video together. But as you can see, our video ends here and the audio just keeps going. So it's around 3 minutes long. Now, if we just watch the end part here. Oh, let's just bring the audio back up so you can hear it. You can see that it doesn't really end all right on the where we're ending the video here. If I just cut it there using our razor tool, press C, we can cut our audio around about here. Now if I just zoom back in, I'm going to press V to get our cursor tool back up. We'll press this one here. Just move that away. You can see where it ends, and it just ends a little bit too sharp for me. Now you could, if you just go to our effects here, and we can find, let me just close all these. We can get audio transitions. We can go to crossfades, and we can just add in a constant power. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Exponential fade is the one I like. You can put that at the end of the audio there, and this will die it out slightly, but I don't think it'll sound that good. Let's just listen to it. Oh, missed it there. Let's listen to it again. Okay, it doesn't sound too bad. But what I like doing, it's a little bit of a cheat, but I find that if we go to the end of the audio here, now this song actually has an ending to it, so we can just listen to that. And you can see it just dies out there. Now, what I like doing when I'm using audio, when you come to your audio files here, now we're using on Audio 2, I just like to extend it slightly so I can see with the waveform slightly better. See, I like the ending to this, so I want to use this ending and place it at the end of my video. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to roughly estimate just around there where the audio is at its highest. Just going to cut it there, and because we've already cut it on this side as well, we can actually delete this middle part here. Just press backspace to delete. Now we're going to use this last bit of audio and we're just going to drag it across. We're actually going to connect it. Now this, it'd be very unlikely that this sounds okay, especially, I need to delete that first. Now we'll just listen to this and see what we can get from it. It's actually not that bad. I didn't expect it to sound that good, but we can see it ends over here and we need it to end here. So what we're going to do, we're just going to drag this part more back a little bit more, around about there. we're going to slot this one just next to it. So the ending is coming at the same time as the video ends. So we're going to listen to this. If this works, this will be a miracle first time. It'll be fantastic. And it's not actually that bad. It does need a little bit of tweaking, but it is not that bad. I'm just going to turn it up slightly more, just so I can hear it. Okay, so you can see where it does have a merge point there, and it does have a bit of a cut. So to make that slightly better, what we can do is just actually add in another exponential fade, and we can just put that across the two audio lengths there. Oh, so when I watch that back over, right, that doesn't work at all. 2 seconds. I think that's the wrong one. I'm actually going to delete that. I'm sorry, I'm going to use constant power. Completely use the wrong one. What constant power is going to do is give it constant power throughout each cut. Exponential fade just fades it. So we're going to use the power instead. Let's listen to that. Now that sounds a lot better. And I'm actually very, very pleased with how that worked out. So if we just go through the video again, just make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. Let's just press play here. Okay, now we can see that our project has definitely come a long way, and it's looking pretty good. I'm really pleased with it so far, and especially now we've added audio into it, it really does bring it all together. Okay, I hope that wasn't too loud and you can still hear me. But that's how easy it is to add in audio into Premiere Pro. Now, if you remember before when we worked with audio, when you add in these shots here, they'll always come with their own audio path underneath. So what we did, we muted this one because we knew we'd always be using video layer 1, so all the audio was going to audio layer 1. So what we've done is added the soundtrack into audio 2, and that way we won't be able to hear any of the background audio from the camera, and all we have is the soundtrack beneath. Now I'm just going to show you, just in case you didn't know, if you wanted to get rid of all the audio in audio 1, if you just highlight all the clips, right now you can't delete them without deleting the footage. So if I just press delete, everything will go. So I'll bring that back, Command Z to bring it back, or Control Z if you're on PC. What we're going to do, we're going to highlight all of these, we're going to right click, unlink. Now what that's done is given us access to all the video layers separately and all the audio layers separately. This way, when we press backspace now, we're able to completely delete all the audio from the camera. We can move this up a layer, close this one up just to make it slightly neater. Oh, and this one, don't forget this one, we need that. Oh, and we've now, because I've moved it now, we've lost the constant power, so we're just going to add that back in. Just listen to it, make sure nothing's changed. Oh, where's our audio? Turn it up a little more. Ah, right. We're still on mute. Don't forget, I added the audio tracks from the camera on audio 1 and I muted it, so we got to unmute it now so we can hear it. Again, still looks great. Sounds great, looks great. I'm going to end the tutorial there. That's how easy it is to import your audio and add it into your project. Next now we'll be looking at some color grading and some color correction. I'll see you in the next one.